everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be looking at and testing, reviewing and all that stuff on the new Fenty Beauty Eazedrop Blurring Skin Tint and looking at all the claims, and we'll be seeing what we think. And yeah, if you want to see that video then please keep watching. So first of all, I just want to apologise for the lighting because it is actually daylight and I'm having to use my ring light because there's literally no light, but I will obviously go into the daylight and try and show you it kind of on my face. We would look at kind of the claims. So this is 32 mils. There's 25 shades available. I got shade 2 because I am really pale and online that looked the best one for me. I'll try and bring up the Boots website just so you can see how I shopped for this. I think there was like 20% off, so I got it for like £21 I think, something like that. I haven't opened this because I thought I would wait so that we could kind of open it together, have a look at the packaging and all of that stuff. I can't even get it out. So that's the box it comes in, and this is the packaging. My very first impressions when I actually got it through the post was it's actually a lot smaller than what I thought it would be. Not the actual well, yeah, the product itself, but I don't know why, I just thought it'd be bigger. But it's a really nice design, and obviously the shade does look really pale, but I am really pale, but there is a lot going on my skin to try and cover. So I just thought it would be really handy to test it on my face because there's a lot going on. So the claims for this are that it's transfer resistant, sweat resistant, I'm assuming mask resistant, which we will test out. It's instant blurring, medium coverage, Hydra Blend Complex, long wearing, buildable coverage, and you can use a brush or your fingers to apply it. Normally I use a sponge, but I do use a like stick foundation, so I have got a sponge as well, but I've also got a brush and I've obviously got to have my fingers, so we'll just see. We'll see. I don't know how this is going to go. This is 32 mils of product. It does retail at £25, but obviously I picked it up at a little bit of a bargain, so thank you Boots. I'm just going to pop this on and get less attractive apparently, because that is a whole lot of forehead. Yeah, I definitely won't be wearing this out like this now that I've seen what I look like. So yeah, this is shade 2. So for all you pale people out there, you'll probably be wanting either shade 1 or 2 as well. So what I'm going to do, I think, is do half of my face with my fingers and then half of my face with a brush, and then if I get really like I really want to, then I will like apply it with a sponge because I do just love a sponge. So we'll see. I just applied a tiny little bit just to kind of take my thumbnail. So this side will be fingers, this side will be brush. So let's just go. It seems really weird because I haven't used my fingers to apply something in a long time. Maybe like when I was at school I used to. And I haven't used a brush for a long time actually. Yeah, I definitely prefer using the brush. Let's get a little bit more. Also, I'm not actually going to put like powder or anything like that over the top because I just want to get like a proper true feel of this. Do you know what I mean? So like you can see my skin's pretty bad because of like I do have eczema, have a little bit of acne because of the medication that I'm currently taking. Just put a little bit here. I think is actually really good so far. I don't know about you, considering like no concealer. Anyone else just get really red round their nose, whatever I do. I don't know why. It's definitely buildable, I will say that. So far, so good. I definitely don't like using my fingers. Should we try using the sponge just a little bit? I just want to see how it fares using a sponge. I haven't done a makeup video in like, I don't know, probably not since my first ever video on YouTube. I just don't do them anymore. But if you would like to see more kind of makeup videos or get ready with me's or whatever, then do let me know, because I would be happy to. I just don't film them because I'm usually getting ready quick. It's probably the main reason. I definitely would say it's buildable. I definitely would say it's covered under my eyes. I don't know if I could do with a like a darker shade, because I do think this is quite a you know, like a good match, but it's also like, I don't know, let me know in the comments what you think. I've dropped my sponge again. I'm so sorry about the lighting situation. I've tried to get it as much natural as possible, but it's just so dark today. Like literally there's just hardly any daylight available. I mean, I do like the texture. I don't really go for sort of like, I really like a really good BB cream or something like that. Something just lightweight, light textured. Oh no, that's not the, I was doing a brush this side. But yeah, I don't know. You need a fair amount to get it to completely cover. Let me try and put you sort of more in the daylight. So this is in the daylight. You can still see a little bit of redness kind of peeking through, but then my skin is particularly bad at the moment. And I have like no concealer, no powder, nothing. Hasn't really covered down here, but obviously I didn't really expect it to. I would say it's got a nice blurring effect, and obviously I didn't expect it to cover sort of the worst parts down here. I mean, I've got literally no concealer on, and my under eyes, which are particularly bad at the moment, are covered, and it doesn't sort of sit in pores too much. It doesn't sort of show up any. Obviously I've got a tiny dry patch there, but I wouldn't say it's too bad. I wouldn't say it's gone on too bad. You could probably get away with 1 or 2 more coats, and then maybe some powder down here, which is probably the best part of my skin. It does look good, so I would say it's probably more my skin than the product at the moment. So it is a little bit later on. I've done some things and I have been wearing a mask, and I'm happy to say there is literally no, like zero transfer. Like I've literally turned the whole mask inside out. There's literally nothing, absolutely nothing. So I'm really happy about that. I'm gonna wash it anyway, but you know, really happy about that. And this is how my skin looks. Let me try and show you. Over the top, like any powder, bronzer, nothing like that. I would normally do obviously concealer, bit of powder, bronzer, blusher, etc., highlighter, but I just thought I'd keep it completely, not a lot, just literally just so you can see the actual product and how it sits on the skin and how it is after a few hours. The only thing is literally where this is peeking a little bit through, but I have got a lot of texture on my skin at the moment. Like I said, I've got eczema, a little bit of acne. My skin is just not great, so I do think that's more of a reflection of my face than of the actual product. Really happy with this product, like really happy. I think it's definitely worth the money. I would say the texture, it isn't matte at all, but it isn't really that dewy either. Like, I could definitely get away with this without powder. Like, I don't feel like I need powder with this product, which is great, because the thing is with my skin, I do have dry skin, but I do also have oily skin, because especially with the masks make my skin like 10 times more oily. I've switched up my whole routine. I use a lot of seaweed products from the Body Shop, which are great for combination to oily skin. And I do have moisturiser underneath, so that's how you can tell that it's not dewy. This is the moisturiser that I have on underneath, just in case you were wondering. This is the L'Oreal Hydra Skin Aloe Water, and it is amazing. So I'd say, yeah, these worked really well together actually. And I am impressed with the brush, so maybe I'll start using a brush a little bit more, who knows. Obviously pick this up on offer at Boots at the moment, so if you wanted to do that, I'll leave a link down below anyway, just in case you did want to pick it up while it's on offer. I'm assuming that a lot of the shades have sold out, because obviously it's had a lot of hype online, and obviously there's been a lot of review videos. I wish I did mine a little bit sooner, but what can you do? Over the claims once again. Transfer resistant, I would say 1,000,000% yes. Blurring, I would say yes. I mean, like I said, my skin is just really good in some areas and then really bad in other areas. So that is obviously more me than the product. Buildable, 100% yes. I love the formula, the complex and everything. It is definitely long wearing. Obviously normally I would do a little more to my face, but today it was just literally just to show you the product. I didn't want to, you know, because it could have been the powder that made it last longer or whatever. So I just wanted to show you literally the product itself. So yeah, I would say everything that it said it would do, I would say it's definitely done. It would work on oily or dry skin. You would just have to kind of switch up things. So maybe if you're a little bit oily, you want to kind of powder down a little bit. But I would say definitely is really, really, really good. As like a, yeah, I don't know if you'd call it a foundation. I'd say it's more kind of along the lines of a BB cream, but a little bit more coverage. But I'm so glad that I picked up shade 2, because I do think it's a really good shade. Obviously I would warm it up a little bit with some obviously bronzer and things like that. If you would like to see more kind of makeup videos, testing videos, get ready with me's and things like that, then do comment down below and let me know. I just don't really do them. I just don't really wear like an awful lot of makeup anymore, but I do want to try and get back into it a little bit more, so let me know. And if you did like this video, give this one a massive thumbs up. Please do subscribe to my channel. I'm getting closer and closer to 250 when I'm going to do a massive giveaway, and then continually do lots of little giveaways as well. So please stick around. If you got this product, what did you think of it? What did you think of the formula? What's your skin type, you know? So let me know. And hopefully I will see you in my next video. See you soon, guys. Bye.